Hey everybody, welcome to the Raider preview week 5 here. I'm in the chair with James, and unfortunately Raiders got the loss in LA on Monday night. They go to 3-1. Uh, Now, going into week 5 already, they faced the Chicago Bears last week. They defeated Detroit to go back to 500 at 2-2. Raiders at 3-1. Sunday, 10-10. At 105 Pacific, CBS, at the Bears at the Raiders in Las Vegas. This, of course, was a matchup back in London in 2019, which the Raiders held on to that game, uh, and they defeated a familiar foe, which is Khalil Mack, and he's there with the Bears, and since since then, he's been okay, but he hasn't been the best defensive player. That's been Aaron Donald of the Rams. So he's definitely ready to show out against John Gruden. Of course, John Gruden's been in the news this week for something he said a while back, and I don't know I don't know what the league will do, but there's bound to be some type of fine, suspension. Who knows? All I know, the Raiders, they said, "Hey, this is no place for that," and you could go look it up yourself, what he said and all that, and then what he defended it with. It's up to you. About the game, I know Spotlight will be on Gruden about that, but I'll tell you what. The defense is going to be limited in the secondary without Mullen, without others. And Justin Fields of Chicago is starting, of course, not Andy Dalton. And he did pretty well against the Lions last week. He averaged 12.3 pass yards an attempt. So that tells you he's finding his groove as a rookie. And it's going to take time. Especially if the Raiders are less in the secondary, that makes the job even worse. Damon Arquette is the other injury, but we'll get to that pretty soon because the Bears have injuries themselves. Derek Carr and the Raiders have not won a game following a divisional loss. Last time they did that was week 14 in 2018. The Raiders lost to the Chargers in LA or in Oakland. Doesn't say here, but that's something to look forward to. But since trading Khalil Mack, the Raiders have the fewest sacks at 75, and Mack himself has 34 since 2018. That's the 7th in the NFL, tied. I can also tell you something else. The Raiders have missed the playoffs after starting 3-1 or better once in franchise history. And that was back in 95. That was the first year in Oakland. Of course, now they're in Las Vegas. First year back in Oakland, I should say. And then trending the wrong way, I could tell you Allen Robinson the second, has fewer than 70 receiving yards each game this season. He had 12 last year, 12 games with 70 or more in 2020. But expect that to be different if they want to beat the Raiders. Because the secondary, of course, is lost there. Again, let me give you the injury report. The Raiders definitely got banged up in that game against LA. And they were banged up before the game against Miami too. So for the Raiders again, Travion Mullen and Damian Arnett, both cornerbacks are out. Both of them came out injured in last week's game. Of course, Mullen with the toe injury and Arquette with the groin. And then other injuries, players are dealing with is Peyton Barber. He is now the backup, or he's the second string. I mean, the way that Kenyon Drake is being used, not much with Jacobs coming back. It's very alarming. I was hoping Kenyon Drake was going to be more in the offense, but that's just not the case. Barber is questionable with his own toe injury, and tight end third string Derek Carrier is out with a pectoral issue. What's unfortunate, Mullen was having one of his best seasons, probably his best season with coverage. So that's going to be a big loss. And Casey Hayward Jr. will have to step up. Now for the Chicago Bears, they have multiple players in their front seven that could miss this week's game. Akeem Hicks, the defensive tackle, he's a great man on and off the field. He's doubtful with a groin injury. He practiced limited during the week. Khalil Mack is questionable, dealing with separate rib and foot injuries, but I think he'll be ready to go. David Montgomery, Jesse James, the tight end, Montgomery, the running back, both tight ends. So J.P. Holtz and Jesse James are out, as well as linebacker Joe Lyle Zimbabwe are out as well. There's others questionable. Tyson Gibson, that sounds like a former Raider, doesn't it? Tight end Jesper Horsted and linebacker Christian Jones. So they're pretty banged up, especially at the tight end front. I just named three there. Two are out and one is questionable. So, the pressure is going to be on the receivers there for Chicago to do something. The Young and Alvin Robinson II. You hope this will be an easy win for the Raiders, but they never make anything easy. So, I say the Raiders win, my prediction, but it might come down. I know I say this every damn week, but literally it might come down to a Daniel Carlson field goal to win it. I'm not kidding. It might come down to that again. So that's what I think about the Week 5 Raider preview on the game in Vegas. Let me know what you think. And like, share, subscribe. Follow me here on YouTube, The Chair, Instagram, at JamSession89, Facebook, James Gonzales, and Twitter at JamPGone. So check me out there. Take care, folks. Bye.